peace, beautiful souls. Grand rising, supreme rising. Oh, I just wanted to bring to your attention how beautiful and amazing you are. And I know I said it every rising that I come on in the risings, but I wanted to specifically say it this rising because of what's going on within social media, mainstream media, and all of the distractions that are taking place. Peace, peace, everyone. I just wanted to bring to your attention what's trying to occur in terms of energy harvesting and keeping us in a low vibing frequency with all of these distractions that are going on with the murders and different things of that nature, right? These mass murders and all of these things that are going on. And I'm going to always come on here and say, let's talk about death and let's talk about our traumas, because until we understand what death is and deal with the traumas, this is when these types of distractions will no longer be effective. We have to understand what death really truly is. Otherwise, it's going to be easy for these types of distractions to put us in a low vibration of victim consciousness. We have to understand how the energies are manipulated, who you are at a core level, the knowledge of self, to be able to understand all of the distractions that comes, before us, to keep us in a low vibration. And also, we have to understand who we are to ourselves and do our shadow work so that these types of things don't affect us in the way that it's intended by its original intentions. I'm here to bring you to a sense of awareness of what's going on. Although it may look glim and gloomed and different things of that nature, but this is not our reality. And I know it sounds strange when you can say, well, Patrice, this is what has happened, so how is this not our reality? This is a projection, because we know not of ourselves, and we don't understand death in a way that will put us in the knowledge of self. And it's a ploy, it's a manipulation tactic that is being utilized against us to keep us at a low vibration and to also have energy harvesting and keep us in victim consciousness. I'm not telling anybody what to do or how to process it or anything of that nature, but I'm just placing a seed for a sense of awareness of what is truly actually taking place. And this is why it's imperative and important for us to have the knowledge of self, to understand what is being a distraction, what is being energy harvested, and to know what death truly represents is the key factor to a lot of what's going on. I did a video the other day explaining to the best of my ability what death means to me. And I'm going to always come on here to always put you in the state of mind to do the shadow work. Know thyself, know your operating system. What are you operating from? Know your fears so that you can quell them and dispel them. Because we were not born into fear. Fear is not who we are. Fear is a social construct. And until we understand the knowledge of self and know what position to move from energetically and vibrationally, fear will always have the ability to infiltrate our frequency, our mind, and our being. So I just wanted to put that out there. Let's raise the frequency. I know that there's a lot of things that are out there to distract us from it, but the knowledge of self will tell you to even raise your frequency even more by dealing with the knowledge of self, the knowing of self, getting to know who you are, know the truth. They muted me. They muted me. Can you guys hear now? Can you hear me now? Are you able to hear me now? What do you mean? Peace, peace, beautiful souls. My apologies for them muting me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm not going to be on here for too long. Okay, Ashe. Gratitude for you guys returning. But as I was saying, just check out the first live. I did post it so that way we can get through what is transpiring in this now moment, right? I'm going to always tell you to do the shadow work. I'm going to always tell you to know yourself, to understand yourself, do the work, know your fears, understand death at a level of consciousness that takes you out of the fear of it, because then and only then will be able to recognize when there is a level of energy harvesting, manipulation, things to place us in low vibration and to put us in victim consciousness. And the only way you're going to understand these tactics of distraction to keep us in a low vibration is when you understand the very thing that they tried to use against us. It's because we know not of ourselves in the aspect of what death really truly represents itself to be. It's how we become affected by things that they used, or the lower aspect of our being used to manipulate us, distract us, and to keep us from our true authenticity in frequency and in energy and in vibration, right? So we must do our shadow work, get to know who you are at what is operating you, and to understand your fears, to overcome your fears, because you are not your fears. Fears are a social construct that is put into place to keep us divided and to keep us in a state of conditioning of control. So when you see all of these mass shootings and different things of that nature, it's only something to give them a measurement of where we are in terms of our level of consciousness, in terms of how we react to those things publicly through mass media. And it gives them an idea where we are at energetically, when in the manner to how we respond to it or react to it, because most times we're reactive and not responsive, right? So I just wanted to, I know that it looks bad, it is bad, and different things of that nature. But if we truly understood who we are at the core of our being, we would know that these things are being utilized as a manipulation tactic to keep us in a victim level of consciousness, which is low vibration. It's utilized for energy harvesting, right? It's utilized to, keep us at a state of low vibration and low frequency. So let's raise the frequency of our being by the knowledge of self, understanding our fears, right? Understanding our fears. There has been a couple of mass shootings here in the United States. See through the lies. It has, it's been, it was done to the neuromelanated being, right? People of color, okay? And we have been the target of a lot of things, even, with, these entertainers and different things, transcending, right? I just had another person that transcended, and I know that it has a lot to do with the hot sauce 19, right? So I just wanted to put these things out there to plant seeds. I am not by any means trying to tell anybody what to do or how to do, but what I am doing is planting the seeds for consideration, right? to give a different perspective, right? To give a different understanding of what is taking place as a ploy, as a tactic, because we know not of ourselves. It's very important for us to understand who we are at an energetic vibration and frequency perspective, because that is who we are truly at the core of our being, right? That is who we are. And these manipulation tactics to keep us at a low state of consciousness, to put us in victim consciousness, these are these things because we know not of ourselves, nor do we understand what death really truly represents itself to be. And this is the reason why they constantly use death as a momentum to keep us at a lower state of consciousness, to place us in victim consciousness, which is also a lower state of consciousness. These are ploys. And it gives them a measurement of where we are at a level of consciousness by the way that we either respond appropriately or react inappropriately. And if we react inappropriately in a sense of, if they paused alive, if we react in a sense of response where we react, right, that lowers our vibration. It allows for the manipulation of energies and frequencies. And so I just wanted to put my perspective out there of how I see things when these things take place and transpire. And I just want to bring a sense of a different of awareness to see whether or not if it can take shape and form for people to understand themselves at a much deeper aspect and not be moved in fear or react without knowing themselves, because they know not of themselves, and it places us as a collective in a lower frequencies, because we have energies and frequencies that are out there that are coming from somewhere that are here to raise our frequencies and raise our vibration. But if we constantly have things to counteract that in terms of situations and all of these things that are taking place, mass shootings, and we know not of ourselves, it allows us to be able to be manipulated, right? And it becomes counterproductive of what is truly trying to take place, or what is truly taking place in this now moment. So let's do the shadow work. Let's learn ourselves. Let's begin to know ourselves by doing that shadow work, and writing down what your fears are. What is your operating system? I did a video the other day explaining how I feel about death and many other different things. What is your operating system? The video is titled The Root Causes. Let's get down to the root causes of who we are that keeps us away from the true authenticity of who we are. Let's get down to the root of things and understand ourselves and have conversations with ourselves. And that way we can start healing ourselves appropriately, and the raising frequency will commence, and the understanding of what is transpiring that is being used to manipulate and deceive will be easily recognized, because you know who you are at the core of your being at a soul level. And I think that this is a way that we can conquer a lot of the things that are transpiring to keep us at a lower state of consciousness. So peace to you all. I am saying this with the most respect and love that I have for you all. I hope that there's an understanding to what it is that I'm saying to you, because it's moved from a place of passion, it's moved from a place of love, it's moved from a place of authenticity, and most importantly, with me and my perception, it is moved from a place of knowing. Know thyself, know the truth of who you are. I love you guys. You are the greatest thing since anything. You are the greatest thing than any lie that you have ever been told. You are greater than your trauma. You are abundance. You are opulence. You are everything. Everything is you. I salute to the divinity within you. And I am so grateful and in sheer gratitude, because I love you guys. I love you guys immensely. I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest supporter. And I salute to you. And have a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. And if you have any questions, or if there's anything that you guys want me to touch on, just drop a DM and I'll do my very best. If I'm, able to articulate it and be verse about it, I'll do a video about it, because I realize it's about the healing. We have to heal ourselves individually and then be a part of the collective as a healed collective. And we have to do the work ourselves and know thyself in order to do that. So I love you guys, and I shall talk with you guys later. Mwah. Love you guys. Later.